Hello, and welcome to the Academic Success Associate. Today, we're going to be talking about procrastination, or will we? I'm Kim Cost, and I'm your Academic Success Associate. So what is procrastination, and why is it such a big deal? Why do we all talk about it so much, and what kind of effects can it have on your schoolwork? Let's talk about that. So procrastination is defined as the act of delaying or postponing something, which really doesn't sound like such a big deal until we really get into it. Some of my favorite procrastination activities involve playing magic with my family and friends, crocheting, and just sitting around and having a good time chatting with the folks I live with or with the folks that I work with. One of the other things I use to procrastinate are my students. I have told students frequently that if they will just come in and interrupt me, I'd be happy to put off my paperwork for a little while. But why is that a big deal? Why is it a problem? How can I get away with that? And is it really worth it? All of us experience times when we want to procrastinate. We just don't want to do something because it's just such a pain in the butt. So how do we get over that? And why is it important for us to get over that? Well, this week I procrastinated on purpose to see what kind of effects it would have on me. I waited until the last minute to do this particular video. Usually I do this video several days in advance so that I have plenty of time to edit, work on it, make sure that it looks okay, and go over it and make sure I didn't make a complete fool of myself. This week, I didn't do that. So the consequence now is that I feel super rushed. I don't feel like I can put forward my best work, and it just doesn't feel good. The whole time I spent procrastinating this week, I was going, maybe I should be working on my video instead. Perhaps I should be getting the PowerPoint ready for that. What if I don't do this? What's going to happen? So my procrastination, instead of being a relaxing thing, which is what most people think it's going to be, was really much more stressful. I added more and more stress as I waited to do it. And now in the final crunch time, I really feel the stress. It's not a good idea to overstress yourself. College is super hard already. There's no reason to make it any worse. Make sure that you get your stuff done on time in the beginning. I have a lot of students who will say, but Kim, I do my best work when I'm under a super crunch. But do you? If you'd actually finished the project, paper, homework assignment much earlier, perhaps you would have gotten a better grade on it. You'd have been able to put your best foot forward and actually put some effort into it. It would be more of a reflection of your work instead of just, this is what I can get done super quickly. Does that mean that you shouldn't try and get things done in a timely manner or get things done quickly? No, that's not it at all. Work on getting your things done. Maybe make a list so that you know exactly what it is you need to do. Try and get things done beforehand. As I talked about in the last video in this series, setting up your study space, maybe it's time to set up that space, and that'll get you going on your homework. Maybe your procrastination isn't intentional. It's just a lack of motivation. Again, getting your study space set up might help with that. Looking at the assignments and seeing them every day might be just what you need to get yourself going. During my undergrad program, I actually had a professor look at me and go, wow, you just don't procrastinate at all, do you? To which I replied, nope, I don't have time for that. I'm too busy. Those of us that are super busy and are motivated don't tend to procrastinate very much on our schoolwork. We just don't have time. Procrastination takes up a lot of time and really causes unnecessary stress. So hopefully, after watching this video, you'll get that project done that you've been putting off for a while. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave a comment underneath the video and visit my website if you have any additional information. We'll see you next week.